Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And this one will be fair caught. To this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They need a yard here at 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Sellers. Makes a quick catch. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got it. He stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow-played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 38. Second down.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
To the air, it's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Price. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Clemson 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Sellers. Catch made on the left side. Finding space at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaking free at the 35. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Finds an open target on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Going after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, pick in the very first play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Brought down and 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense starts with excellent field position. And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they heave it deep downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Refusing to be stopped on this play. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? To throw, it's Sellers. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And looking for a big play here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play.
42 Spider.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They get the second half started with their running play. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Next up, 6. Second down going on.
The game makes it second and medium. And they hand it off to the back. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for his back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Breaking tackles. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Number 81.
Quarterback drop. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
And it's the score. Clemson 52, Oklahoma 29.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
To kick off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
With the carry, it's the runner. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
38-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Here we go. Timber. Gotcha.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This passing game is on fire today.
Number 86.
Now to try for two.
Easy.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And Gray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running back with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
42 Spider. 4
They're going to run the option. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Important 3rd down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's now 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is.
He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Going to take it all the way in, pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Gets some space around the 30. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Handoff to the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loses 6. Second down coming up.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. It's an option look. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Throwing for his running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Running back to the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 28. Brings up second down.
Ready up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Throws it to the right. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
What a kick. It's good from 57. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the right side. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run that hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.